nervous energy this week because this week is going to be crazy. But let's talk about Tuesday Morning Genius. Welcome to the show. And before we even start, I got to toot my own horn. Last week, I went 12-4. I picked the Bengals, Titans, Chiefs, Cowboys, Saints, Browns, Chicago, Bills, Dolphins, Washington, Seattle, Rams, Packers, Ravens, Bucs, Chargers. I went 12-4. The reason why this show is called Tuesday Morning Genius is I'm the smartest person in the NFL realm to discuss football. Now let's get right into it. Sunday night, and I've been listening to a lot of the national media, local media. I'm just listening to a lot of you guys talk, and I think a lot of you guys are fucking crazy. Let's talk about the obvious. When you talk about Bill Belichick, I think Bill Belichick had the perfect game plan on Sunday with Tom Brady. I think I have a newfound respect for Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick proved to me on Sunday that he's the reason for the Patriots' success and not Tom Brady. And after watching those two bum-ass quarterbacks play Sunday night, yeah, and I do mean bum-ass quarterbacks because everybody says that Wack Jones outplayed Tom Brady. Wack Jones had like a 47% QBR and Tom Brady had like a 54% QBR. You need the minimum of 65 to even register as a good QB outing. Now, Tom Brady would have had a higher QBR, had a couple of drop balls on the other end. He was throwing balls high and loose, was getting away from him. Don't tell him it was the rain. There's a lot of things that was going on. Mentally, it was an emotional game, but Bill Belichick was showing pre-snap, post-snap, completely different, completely new defense, completely new assignments. Bill Belichick masked his defense. So Tom Brady had to think quicker. And when you're thinking quicker, the game gets faster, not slower. So then you rush throws. And that was just apparent. I mean, there was one play where Bill Belichick showed man and it's zone. But you go, well, no, it's the way they committed. They didn't back out till last minute till Tom Brady's in this drop. It was a perfectly executed game. But then again, y'all motherfuckers is playing for money. There's no moral victories. You're playing for money. So a loss or a win. Belichick lost. But his defense, his schemes for that night proved to me that Bill Belichick is a mastermind at what he's doing. There was one play where they showed a no shell cover. No shell. Zero blitz. At the line. Tom Brady snaps the ball. They proceed to blitz. And as Tom is doing his 3-step back, drop about to throw the ball, they drop back into zone. I know we're not handing out trophies for losers because this ain't Pop Warner. Even in Pop Warner, I watched my nephew play. They don't even keep the score. You know what I'm saying? Only the ref write the score. They don't put the score on the scoreboard. Because, it's not how you win, it's how you play the game. But these are grown-ass men making millions of dollars. Well, some of them are. So there's no moral victory. But I think that Bill Belichick proved to us that he's the mastermind behind all of this. And the funny thing is, the best quarterback play we saw last night was on the flea flicker plays. The wide receiver was a better quarterback than Wack Jones and Tom Brady. And do I think Tom Brady's a GOAT? Absolutely not. After last night, I don't think Tom Brady's a GOAT. I think Tom Brady showed the same exact outing that he does in Super Bowls. Very cold first half. He gets warmed up towards the end. But if you look at Tom Brady first half in Super Bowls, he's terrible. Anything that's emotional, Tom Brady just spazzes out, and it takes the time for him to settle in. After watching bum-ass Whack Jones with a 47 QBR last night, I am convinced that Bill Belichick and the Patriots are closer to a Super Bowl than what we'd even imagine. After last night, Bill Belichick still has his fastball, and I think watch out for the Patriots. Got a newfound respect. I know we want to keep this really, really short, but I could go on for hours about Bill Belichick's mastermind, and you got to understand this, right? And Bill Belichick is pampering Mac Jones, Whack Jones, right? Last night, rainy day, bad weather, a little bit of wind. You can't throw the ball downfield. You just can't. So they dinked and dunked with Mac Jones, right? Bill Belichick is able to simplify the game for his quarterback and then put the pressure on the opposing quarterback. That's what happened last night. That's why Mac Jones was playing so loose and looked like he had a good game. Let me tell you about Mac Jones. Everybody talk about 4.0. The motherfucker went to Alabama, okay? If I went to Alabama, I wouldn't show up for school, show up for class for 4 years, and I'll get a 4.0. This ain't Stanford. This ain't Harvard. It's fucking Alabama University. Give me a fucking break with the 4.0. If he has a 4.0, if he's so good, he throws across his body, almost a pick, 3rd and 3 to win the game. He doesn't throw the ball over the line of scrimmage. You got to understand, the reason why you do drop depth is to see over the line of scrimmage, right? So you do a drop depth. You have a guy coming across the middle. When a guy's coming across the middle, you got to have a touch to get that ball over the line of scrimmage into the wide receiver's hands. And he threw a dart straight at the guy. The guy jumped up, bats it down, boom, boom, boom. Then, the rest is just history. So Mac Jones, to me, is Brady 2.0. Because when I look at Tom Brady's not going to electrify you with his gameplay. He ain't Cam Newton. He's not Lamar Jackson. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not Matty Staffy. He's not my homeboy. He's just, dunk. I mean, they're but anyway, we've gone long enough. I would love to sit here and talk about Bill Belichick, but I can't. We gotta get right into these picks. Remember, I was 12-4 last week. Turn me the fuck up. All right, let's go. Rams, Seahawks. Thursday night. I'm going Seahawks. I think the Seahawks will find their groove. I know the Rams had a tough loss. I think Seattle takes this. Patriots, Texans. I'm going on the limb here. I'm saying Texans. Texans got to get out of their own way. I don't see the Patriots have the quarterback to win. I'm going Texans. Eagles, Panthers. I'm going Eagles over the Panthers. Like I said last week, the Panthers have a great defense, but who the fuck are they beating? They got punched in the mouth by Dallas. Eagles over Panthers. Titans, Jaguars. That's obvious. I'm going Titans. Packers, Bengals. That's obvious. I'm going Packers. Chicago over the Raiders. That's obvious. I'm going Chicago. Giants over Cowboys. That's obvious. I'm going Cowboys. Bills over Chiefs. I'm going to come back to that. Jets, Falcons. Who we going with, baby? Who we going with? I'm going Jets. I'm going Jets over the Falcons. Lions and Vikings. This one's going to be a stinker. But let's go crazy here. Let's go fucking crazy here. Let's go Lions. Saints, Washington. This is crazy. When you look at the Saints, I don't know who the fuck they are. They beat the fuck out of Green Bay. They drop a stinker to Carolina. They have a great game against the Patriots. They go and meet the New York Football Lions, because they're lying to the New York public that they're actually a football team. They go and lose to those guys. That division, Washington, Giants, Dallas, Eagles, is getting sticky. Washington has to win this game against the Saints. Have to. Buccaneers, Dolphins, that's obvious. I think Tom Brady will be dialed in. I think all the drama's over. We had 4 weeks of this game, preparation for this game with the Patriots. It is now over. It's behind us. We've all grown up. We've stopped crying. I think the Buccaneers are back. The problem, I think the Buccaneers will have this is going to be a good test, a good week for the Buccaneers. They're playing the Dolphins, really weak at quarterback play. Buccaneers secondary is beaten up. I mean, my man Richard Sherman looked goofy last night. Richard Sherman, my man, you look goofy last night. I think Richard Sherman will have a good week of practice to watch some tape, correct some of those mistakes, up against a Dolphins team that doesn't have really good quarterback play. And I think the Buccaneers will come out of that Dolphins game pretty good and beat two teams in the same division, which will cause turmoil. Okay? We got Steelers, Broncos. I don't know what's going on with the Steelers. And I don't believe in the Broncos, but I'm going Steelers over Broncos. I think the Steelers have to pull one out of their ass. Have to. Browns, Chargers. This is going to be a tough one. I told you this week got me chewing my cud because I'm the GOAT. Browns, Chargers. This one is crazy. Crazy. Chargers is looking nice. I say the Chargers beat the Browns. When you look at Mayfield, he ain't baking nothing. He's burning everything. His QBR is buns. Landry's out. He can't understand Odell. They can't get on the same page. Their running back is carrying the team. Both of them, Thunder and Lightning, carrying the team. Baker Mayfield is just buns. I don't see. Everybody was talking the Browns were a Super Bowl team for 5 weeks ago. Because we're in week 5 weeks ago. Now all of a sudden, the great Baker Mayfield, nobody has faith in him anymore. Chargers look good. You just saw what the Chargers did. Chargers look good against the Raiders team, which is Chargers get a real win this week against the Browns. 49ers, Cardinals. Cardinals put me to sleep last week. I did not think that they would beat the Rams. I thought the Rams, coming off that big victory against the Buccaneers, would be turned up, go into this and get the stamp of approval and put their foot down and say, yo, we are for real, but lost to the Cardinals. And am I jumping on the Cardinals bandwagon? Absolutely, because that young boy's throwing up. How I look? I look nice? On Cardinals over 49ers. As we know, rookie quarterbacks coming in. Jimmy G again makes stupid throws. He's always injured. It's a $5 prick pull, that fucking guy. I don't know. Colts, Ravens, Monday night. That's Ravens all day. I think the Ravens has found the new gear. There's two teams that I am there's 3 teams that I'm scared of right now. And 4 teams, I keep going up, right? There's 4 teams in the NFL right now that has me fucking eating, like shaking my boots. The Cowboys look for real. Okay? Cardinals look for real. Ravens look for real. Patty Mahomes look for real. And my second tier is the Rams Rams got to beat Seattle. And that's always a game where Seattle's always get the upper edge. It's a good back and forth. Rams got to prove to me. Ravens, I think, is such on a streak right now that I just think I think the Ravens are a threat in the NFC, in the AFC, and I think it's looking to me in the AFC. Ravens, Patty, again. I don't see anybody in the AFC that can handle it. Now let's go back to the game that I ran from. Put my mouthpiece in so I don't get a concussion, because this game is going to be crazy. Bills and Chiefs. The Bills beat the Chiefs. Then I have to make my list of 5 teams in NFL that's scaring me right now. Bills are a punt block away from being undefeated this season. Undefeated. It's going to be a tough game for Patty. I think Patty pulls it off. I'm going Chief over Bills. And that's the wrap up. You know, we try to keep the show nice and short, condensed, and tight. I know we went on the Bill Belichick rampage, but that was just on my head. I had to just get it off. And I understand the NFL is a very, very hard game for you idiots to comprehend. But please stop saying that Matty Whack Jones outplayed Tom Brady. He had a 47% QBR rating. 47% QBR rating. Tom Brady had a 50 with 4 dropped catchable balls. 1 got lost in lights in the end zone. 1 my man AB dropped. 1 that Brake dropped, and 1 that Evans dropped. Those plays are caught. Tom Brady's well north of 80% QBR. I understand football is very hard for you idiots, and I know a lot of you guys drink the sauce. I don't think Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever to play the game. I think Matt Stafford, Aaron Rodgers, Patty Mahomes, I think Lamar Jackson. There's a lot of guys that can spin the ball better than Tom. He just has the wins because of the system. Don't get talent and system fucked up. Keep an eye on the New England Patriots. They're protecting Whack Jones. And I think Whack Jones is the worst quarterback I've ever seen with the most hype. Yeah, he's better than all the rookie quarterbacks. But look at all the rookie quarterbacks. Look where the rookie quarterbacks are playing. I mean, give me a fucking break. But like I said in the beginning, I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots are really, really close to a Super Bowl than what you guys think. Bill Belichick's system is unbelievable. Thank you so much for coming through. If I need an applause, that just give me a laugh. And we out. See you guys next week. I went 12-4. The week before that, I went 12-4. The week before that, I was undefeated. Opening week, I was undefeated. I'm the smartest dude in all of media to discuss football. Turn me up.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then.